What's up? Oakley 450 back, and first off I want to start this video with a big shout out to Hollie from Haddonfield Running Company up in New Jersey. My first order, the Vaporfly 4% Flyknits, fell through and I wasn't able to get them, but luckily she reached out to me and helped me get these, and I'll be doing a lot more shopping with that company. If you're in the New Jersey area, be sure that you check out that company. Alright, getting into the Vaporfly 4% Flyknit. Alright, the big changes on this one, of course, everybody knows, is the Flyknit upper, which really didn't, it's not as strong upper as what I liked in the Zoomfly Flyknit, but it works. First things I'm noticing is there's a little bit more structure in the heel of the Flyknit upper in the Vaporfly 4%. So I'm going to take them on this run and see how that works. As far as the rest of the shoe, as far as I know, not being able to run into the original version of the Vaporfly 4% is completely unchanged, from the midsole to the outsole of the shoe. But those shoes were unbelievably hard to get. Hopefully the supply and demand will be a lot easier to get these, the Flyknit version of the Vaporfly 4%, and hopefully we can get some original versions of the Vaporfly 4%, because I still want to be able to try those out with the fly mesh upper. So I'm going to do this run, and then I'm going to head back to the studio and recap everything that I thought about this shoe, and I'll see you in just a minute. I'm back, and that was probably one of my best first runs that I have done this year in all of my shoes. I am really impressed with the Vaporfly 4%. For just a little comparison between this run, this year, my best run on that 4-mile little area that I usually do my first runs on, the Pegasus Turbo was my fastest run, and in that 4-mile area I had, my average pace was a 6:45 mile for the 4-mile distance is what the average pace was with that one. The Vaporfly 4%, 4-mile run, the average pace that I had was a 6:29 average pace. I don't know if that's a 4% increase, but it is an increase, and I'm really, really happy with these shoes. Let's get into my thoughts and all over these shoes first. Any of the problems that I have had with the upper of the Zoomfly, I have not had with the upper of the Vaporfly 4%, and I tried to push it a little bit harder today, especially on some tight corners, just to see if I could get any kind of slippage or anything like that in the heel, where I have experienced some problems in the Zoomfly still, even after adjusting the laces. And usually on the Zoomfly, I will lace them up, and I'll do like a little 1-mile warm-up jog, and then I'll have to retighten the laces and adjust everything, and then go for my run. This, pretty much, I laced them up, took them off for a run, expecting to have to stop after 1 mile and do the same thing, but I had no problem at all. I have noticed that the heel counter in the Vaporfly is a little bit thicker. I mean, it's just slightly thicker than what it is in the Zoomfly, and I'm thinking that that may be some differences in manufacturing and not actually a design change, because overall the looks and appearance of the Vaporfly and the Zoomfly uppers identical to me, but no problems with the Vaporfly upper. Really impressed with this, really comfortable. The only thing that I would like to see was a little bit wider toe box, but overall not a really problem. This is a more of a performance based shoe, and a really spacious toe box is not even something I was expecting anyway, because I was expecting the fit to be more like the Zoomfly. Moving on to the midsole, and this is one area that I was really impressed with the full react midsole foam, and I was like, I wasn't expecting that much of a difference in the Vaporfly midsole foam, and wow, the hype is true. It is there. I was really impressed with this midsole foam and the carbon fiber plate, and actually on the Vaporfly, and I haven't seen this as much on the Zoomfly, I felt like I was getting more of a better ride, doing more of a midfoot back strike, heel strike, than I was on a forefoot strike. I was trying to vary my stride and trying to vary any kind of the foot strike positions to see what was working out best. This shoe actually almost felt a little bit better doing more of a heel strike and actually getting that cushion and that carbon fiber plate to react and propelling you forward. This is really, really an impressive shoe. I'm actually maybe thinking about taking these on the half marathon that I have coming up this weekend that I'm running. It's going to be either this or my Pegasus Turbos that I've got for the Halloween half marathon. And I want to take these on a long run before I make that decision. So I'm going to have one more long run before I go and have the half marathon this weekend. Then I'll just taper down in my last week and see how that performs. As far as the outsole, this was a dry run. So there's no problems with any kind of slippage or anything like that. I will like to take these on a wet run. Anybody that has ran Chicago, because I've heard that there was a lot of these running around Chicago and it was a really wet marathon this year, chime in on the comments down below. Let me know how these held up on traction, if you had any problems with slippage or anything like that. Finally, I think that's it. Overall, really impressed with the Vaporfly 4%. It is... When I talk a lot about when it comes to price versus performance, and at $250, the performance is there. I am really impressed with this shoe, and when it comes to like the Reebok Float Ride Run Fast Pro that I ran in, I didn't feel that it warranted the $250 price tag. The Vaporfly 4% Flyknit, it does. It is there. It is a very impressive shoe, and hands down, in my opinion, it completely just blows the Float Ride Run Fast Pro away, because you can just feel the propelled ride in this. And finally, off my notes here, like I said again, I'm giving a shout out to Hollie from Running Company of Haddonfield. I think I reversed that earlier in my intro. Make sure you check them out. I'm going to have a link to their online store in the description down below. Make sure you check them out. And if you're in the New Jersey area, go out there and say hi to Hollie. Tell her, thank you for hooking me up with that. Finally, next video that will be coming out will be my New Balance Beacon 100-mile review. That shoe has really been complimenting my Pegasus Turbos that I have been training up for my half marathon in. 100-mile review will be on that one coming up in my next video. And then after that, I'll have my in-depth review of the Vaporfly 4% Flyknit. And finishing off this video, the winner of the $100 gift card giveaway for us reaching our 1,000 subscriber goal, that goes out to Angela Wright. Congratulations, you're the winner of the $100 gift card. Make sure that you check your emails, that way I can get that code sent out to you and you can be able to redeem that code. Other than that, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this review of the Vaporfly 4% Flyknit. And let me know if you have any comments, and I'll try to answer them to my best of my ability. As always, thank you for watching, and thank you for your continued support.